Hello, this is Galder and you're watching PitCam TV. Yes.
Ich wacke, du wachst, wir wacken. Mein Name ist Richard Mösenschmerz und heute sitze ich hier mit dem großartigen Gitarristen von DIMMU BORGIR, Galder. Galder, how are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Thank you.
And it's not your first time in Wacken.
No, I think we played here 5 times in total, I think. So, but this will be the biggest one for sure.
And you played here the last century, so you saw the changing of the festival.
Yeah, but that was before I joined the band, so I joined in 2000.
Ah, okay. I'm so sorry, I'm not very well prepared.
Yeah, but they did one before I joined, I think, so.
But you know the festival since 2000 and there were less people than now are here. So do you like the festival anymore?
Of course, the bigger it is, the more exciting it is to play. So I think when they first started, I heard it was like 800 people here, like the first Wacken show. So now it's like the biggest metal festival around. So of course, it's always good to take part of that.
And do you see any differences between all those metal festivals in Europe?
Yeah, there's of course, you know, some there are more people in some festivals and some are better arranged, you know, and better food and whatever. So
what about the audience? Is it a special Wacken audience? So
yeah, I think Wacken festival is a bit different because there's a lot of people from all over Europe that comes to Wacken, you know, and I think that separates it a little bit from the other festivals. And there's a lot of Norwegian people here, and we have a lot of friends here and stuff. So yeah, that's good.
So your last show was in 2007. You were a headliner. Now you are too, but you're here with a big orchestra.
Yeah.
What is it like to be here with an orchestra, the only band with an orchestra?
Of course, it's a challenge, you know. And we've done it once before in Norway, so it worked out really good there. So we always wanted to take it to like one of the biggest festivals. So Wacken is the perfect place to do it. And we already rehearsed with the orchestra a few days, and it turned out really good. So yeah, I'm optimistic. I think it will be a good show.
And that leads me to my next question. How is it to rehearse with a metal band with an orchestra?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, you know, because they're not used to playing after blast beats and double bass drums and stuff. So it's a bit different for them, but it turned out really good. And yeah, they seem to like it. So.
And is it that first of the orchestra rehearses the stuff and then you join with the band, or is it all the time?
I'm not really sure if they rehearse that much before we came there, but they have everything
sheets,
on paper, you know, so they don't really rehearse the way that metal musicians rehearse. So.
And there's not only an orchestra, you have Agnete Knjølsrud von Jerv.
Yeah.
How did it come to that?
She's playing here with her other band as well, so then it's just, of course, perfect to have her doing one song for us as well.
Is it that Jerv plays only here because she have to join you?
No, I don't think so. That was actually a coincidence. So, but why not? You know, she's here, so that's great.
And playing with an orchestra, is it the biggest show for you? Is it you remark it in your calendar and say, last year I was here with an orchestra and that will never happen again? Or will it happen again?
I'm not sure if it will happen again, but so far this is the biggest show we've ever done, I think. You know, if there's going to be 80,000 or whatever seeing it, then you know, it's going to be insane.
A few hours ago I saw Endstille and I asked myself, where's the space for the orchestra on this venue?
Yeah, I haven't really seen the stage, but I heard it's a bit tight, so it's going to be maybe just stand like this, you know. But I think there's going to be room. I think they already planned this, so but it's going to be a tight. That's for sure.
And even more, there is a changing, not in the music, but ICS Vortex left the band, and now the orchestra sings his parts. Am I right?
Yeah.
What is it like for you not to have this current bassist?
Yeah, I mean, for us it's just, since we have a choir as well, that's just normal that they sing those parts, you know, and because it's clean parts from so that's just a natural step for us to do, you know. So yeah, it works out good. So
is it what is the feeling like for you to have an orchestra behind you?
I mean, that's a dream come true, you know. I think every musician...
Is it really a dream? Have you ever dreamed about having an orchestra behind you in DIMMU BORGIR?
Of course, you know, not just in DIMMU BORGIR, but as a musician, you know, it's always cool to play with an orchestra. I think many people dream about that, so yeah, and it's going to be our second dream come true now, so...
Okay, and I asked you about Agnete. How did it come to that she joined?
We were just looking for different singers on the new album, and you know, maybe try a female vocalist, and she was one of the best around in Norway. So yeah, we just called her, and she came up to the studio, and that's how that started. And she's really professional and knows what she's doing, and so I think she did a really good job, and it really adds something special to the song, you know. So
you recorded the last album with an orchestra. How do you compose this stuff? Is it you compose it before and the orchestra joined in, or is it in coexistence?
I think it's we make a lot of the songs on keyboards, and I think keyboards and orchestra is pretty similar, you know. So yeah, that's how we do that. We don't really. We don't put it on if it's only a guitar. If we don't really use the orchestra, but we use it where the keyboards are filling in. So that was actually kind of easy. So we had a Norwegian guy to help us out as well to arrange everything and stuff like that. So.
And who is the main composer?
For the orchestra?
No, for DIMMU BORGIR.
It's me and Silenos and Shagrat that makes most of the stuff.
So all you three guys?
Yeah. We always sit down together and compose songs. So.
Yeah. Playing that show, is there an upcoming tour with an orchestra?
Of course, that would be great, but I mean, we would need like 10 tour buses and a lot of hotels and a lot of flights, and it's just not really possible for a band like us to do that. You know, we're not big enough to go on tour with an orchestra. So.
But in metal, you have a status like Lady Gaga, I would say.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe in the metal scene, but that's still a big difference than Lady Gaga is. I think she has a lot more cash than we do.
Talking about a big difference, you were on tour with Korn, and I see in metal there's a pretty big difference in those genres. What was it like for you playing with Korn? What was the audience like?
It was a bit different. I mean, but we wanted to do a tour that wasn't just. We toured so many tours with metal bands, you know. So why not try something different? And I think it worked out good. But some of the Korn fans left when we played, and some of the DIMMU fans left when Korn played. So it's a little bit like that, but it's still a good experience to have, you know. So still a good tour.
Is there an upcoming tour?
Tour?
With DIMMU BORGIR?
Not right now. I mean, we play a lot of festivals this summer and a few off shows. So yeah, not any tours right now.
Okay.
We focus on the festivals.
Okay. Thank you for that. I would say I'm looking forward to the show and hope you have pretty big fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.